So, Cinderella married the handsome and glorious Prince Charming, and she is ready to start a new life without having to suffer with any sufferings or consequences whatsoever. And they honor her after. The end. Actually, not quite. Disney movies were a huge part of the childhoods of many, including myself. People either love them for their charm or their magic, or they hate them for reasons such as historical inaccuracy, sexism, or simply being too childish. And despite me being older now and not obsessing over the characters like I used to, I'm still a pretty big fan of these Disney movies. However, there's some pretty awful lessons to be learned from these movies. No matter how much you love Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, or The Lion King, this is absolutely undeniable. This is why I want to pinpoint the deeper meanings behind these movies, and why you should only watch them for their intended purpose, entertainment. Firstly, I want to talk about a phrase that many of you have probably heard before. It's a phrase that is said at the end of every classic princess fairy tale, happily ever after. This is when our lead couple confesses their love for each other, and they have this magical wedding, and they share this passionate kiss, and all of a sudden, all their problems just disappear. Now, I know I'm young and probably know nothing about love or marriage, but I'm pretty sure that's not how real relationships work. It's not like all of a sudden, on your wedding day, all your problems with your significant other just disappear. Love and partnership is a battle, and that battle never ends, even when you are married. Disney movies treat marriage like the final boss in a video game, and once you accomplish it, you're done. Hence the phrase, happily ever after. But if young kids watch these movies thinking they're going to be happy forever once they finally get married, they're going to be pretty disappointed. And it's the same thing with true love's kiss. I know a kiss can all be romantic and whatever, but that too doesn't solve all your problems. If anything, a kiss can give you diseases such as mono, so I personally would avoid that. Next, while we're on the topic of love, we all know you have to be in a relationship with someone before you get married. At least that's the ideal situation. I'm gonna quote Elsa from Frozen when she says, "You cannot marry a man you just met." Disney movies gave their viewers terrible relationship advice, which I didn't even realize until I rewatched some of these movies. Seriously, watch these movies again, and you'll realize how awful some of these male characters are. They don't deserve love. I'll give you a couple examples. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast literally imprisons Belle's father and only releases him if Belle agrees to stay with him in the castle forever. Belle, this man literally kidnapped your father and emotionally abused you. This doesn't mean he loves you. In Aladdin, the main character, Aladdin, literally lied to his significant other Jasmine, saying that he was a prince. And throughout the movie, he continued to lie about who he was. And all it took was one romantic ride on a flying carpet for her to fall in love with him. I'm gonna quote a Drake lyric to best represent the relationship between Jasmine and Aladdin. She got a fake person showing his fake love to him. And Cinderella. Now this one just annoys me the most. We all know the story about Cinderella, where the fairy godmother goes bippity-boppity-boo, and suddenly Cinderella has this magical dress and this pumpkin carriage, and she's having the best time at the ball. Well, at midnight, all that lavish stuff will just disappear, and she'll go back to her normal and miserable life. Well, while she was running away from the ball at midnight, she accidentally lost her glass slipper. So this Prince Charming, who claimed to love her so much, decided to visit every single woman in the village to see who fit the glass slipper in order to identify who the real Cinderella was. Now, I have many problems with this one. Firstly, you're telling me that no other woman has the same shoe size as Cinderella. Like seriously, how unique is Cinderella's feet? Secondly, if this Prince Charming really loved Cinderella so much, how is he not able to recognize her even after the spell expired? Like seriously, how hard is it to tell the difference between this Cinderella and that Cinderella? Like if you wanted to marry this woman forever and spend the rest of your life with her, you shouldn't have to put a glass slipper on every single woman in the village just to find her. This just proves how the majority of these Disney characters don't know what to do or don't deserve anything when it comes to love. Finally, I want to talk about another type of character. The characters who traumatized us all when we were little. The villains. Scar, Claude Frollo, Ursula, Cruella de Vil. What do all these Disney villains have in common? They are all very scary. Like seriously, the second you watch these movies, you can already tell that these guys are going to be the bad guys. Here's the problem. Disney is implying that all these bad people in the world will end up looking like these scary Disney villains. But in reality, you can't judge people based on solely appearance. Wouldn't it be so much easier if you could identify the people who wanted to hurt you just by looking at them and looking at their appearance? Sadly, that will never happen. I mean, sure, there's exceptions to this rule. For example, picture you just saw right there was Hans from Frozen, and I personally never expected him to become the villain when I first watched Frozen. But overall, Disney movies follow the same bad guy appearance formula, implying that all bad people in the world will end up looking like these creepy, scary Disney villains. Look, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything. I'm not going to tell you to never watch a single Disney movie again, because honestly, I still really like these movies, despite the questionable lessons they teach us. They're timeless classics for everyone to enjoy, as long as you watch them for one reason and one reason only: entertainment. And if you do, I think it's safe to say that you are living happily ever after. Thank you.